leadership ability and kind of culture? What kind of stands out about him and makes him, I guess, a leader that people seem to follow?
It's not always one specific thing, but like the way he carry himself, the way he show the guys that he care about them, sometimes it's a lot bigger than X's and O's when you want to get guys to do it and get motivated. And I think he has all those qualities that you really don't see, that you don't talk about when you say X's and O's. The guys, he's authentic with the way he carry himself and he take care of the boys. So those guys, they just willing to follow him.
Is there I know this is kind of specific, was there an example of that maybe kind of stood out to you when he got the job?
I think everybody probably heard the same story from his first moment he walked into the room and talked to the guys. You know, it's just that authenticity, you know, the guys can kind of see. But even after that, now you can see every guy, they walk into his room, his office is open all the time. Like you rarely see that with the head coach. Every guy walk into his office, sit and watch film with him. You know, he helped groom these guys, so he's not just a head coach, he's a guy that they feel comfortable with.
I guess Chase, I know he said that he kind of wanted to be more patient as Ryan came into the year. Did you kind of see anything about him from that standpoint? How do you kind of grow in that area?
That was just one of the things that I gave him in the off season. I wanted him to work on his patience, and he's a kid that's always trying to get better. So, and you can kind of see it from the spring. You start to see him can start to develop it, and he just pushed it all the way through spring, and here we are right now, just continuing to grow.
You kind of got a couple of new tools in the toolbox this week, you think, with Josh and Aiden Lowry or Lawfrey healthy?
I think we'll see a couple more tools in the toolbox. We better see some guys move around. It'll be fun this weekend.
Coach, what's it like right now with the 6-1 record? What's it like going back to St. Louis recruiting? How's it different now than it was before?
I mean, it's definitely different. People just see Illinois in a different light. People have an opportunity to kind of see what we're doing right now. It's really good. It's good to walk back out there and, you know, better stick your chest out a little bit and be on the driver's seat now. You know what I'm saying?
Kids listening a little bit more when you talk?
No doubt. You get a little more listen now, a little more burn.
Sorry.
What's up?
Better talk about with Josh. Like, he does a little shoulder roll, and like he knows, like maybe get zero the ball. Like, what does that look like when Josh kind of gets in that zone?
I think we all I don't think most people saw it, but if you pay attention to the games even last year, when you kind of see him like after you get off the ground, you see him do this. I'm kind of like, all right, he's feeling it. Like, and he didn't even know that he was doing it. But yeah, he just get up off the ground, he just goes. Then you're like, all right. I started noticing, I was like, hey, every time you do this, like, you kind of get going. He was like, what? But it was one of those things that he still do it right now. You can kind of tell.
When you see one of your guys, Heisman campaign, how does that make you feel when you saw the campaign that started, Garrett?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing, but like it's one of those things. It's mid-season. Like I mean, it's a long season left. You know,
of course.
We have to kind of focusing on the big picture. The big picture is we got to go and win some football games. And I think Chase kind of feel the same way. Like you never see that guy even talk about it.
I was gonna say you never.
He never even mentioned it. It's just one of those things.
Just
like
us.
Yeah, it's just us. It's about us doing us, being the best us, and getting things done every week.
How about where he is in the rushing chart nationally, being first, and how important is that to you, to the guys, to have that, you know, that honor or whatever it is?
I mean, it's cool, it's fun, but at the end of the day, like we got to win football games, and if at the end of the year if he's the leading rusher, we'll talk about it then. But right now, we got to go and win some football games.
What's some challenges this week against Nebraska?
Like I said, it's a hungry football team that's playing good ball right now. Since the transition, you see those guys, they playing hard, they playing tough. So we just got to come out and play football. We got to come out and do us. That's the biggest thing. We always talk about be the best us. So we got to go out and do that. And if we don't, we're going to have a problem on our hands.
It does seem like an opportunity to get the running game going. Is that what you see?
I feel that way every week. I'm the running backs coach, so every week I'm like, oh, let's get the running game going. So,
sorry if you already asked this, but how's Josh looking?
Looking good. Can't wait to see what he gives us on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.